Don't be afraid to believe that you have what it takes, that you are capable, that you have the abilities to make whatever happen. Don't feel afraid to believe that you will make it to the top. Because at the end of the day, this is not pride. This is not ego. It's believing that you can make your dreams happen. And that is what needs to occur in order for you to actually get there. The thing is, the people who you see making it online, on television, on the magazines, on, in the sports, whatever your desire is, the only difference between you and the person who's already doing it is that they believed that they could be the person. Thinking that, this couldn't be me. I couldn't do that, no, you have to believe that. Why not? Why couldn't it be you? Why couldn't it be you that makes it big next? Why couldn't it be you that's picked for the role? Why couldn't it be you to get the job? Like, you have to have this mindset of it will be you. It's very easy to fall into this mindset of feeling like you're less capable. That is something that I have to battle literally every day. But eventually it does get easier. If you feel like you're not a good enough actress, if you feel like you're not that good at school, if you feel like you're not that good at law, if you feel like you're not that good at sports, but you have a desire to do it, understand that what you think about yourself affects your performance. It affects what you do. It affects your behavior. It affects your productivity. So control your mind to being, you know what? It could be me. You know what? I could make it. You know what? They could pick me. Not having this mindset of, I don't know if they're going to do it. They might. I mean, there's so many other people that are better than me. Some people look at that and they say, wow, this person who thinks that there are a million other people that are better than them. That's humility. Babe, that's not humility. That's insecurity. There's a difference. You can be humble and still believe that you will be picked. And I have seen this false idea going around that being insecure, not being confident in yourself is what humility looks like. Humility does not look like that at all. Remember, we are made in God's image. God made us beautifully. He made us wonderfully, and he made us unique. So thinking that you couldn't be it, you're unique. No one measures up to you, and you don't measure up to anyone. Why? Because you're your own person. Something that I always say is if you try to compare an apple and a lime, and you ask somebody, which one's better? What do you mean, which one's better? They're different. I don't use that whole apple and the orange now. An apple and a lime are so completely different. With an apple and an orange, you can still make juice out of both of them. You can still drink it as a little morning sip. But when it comes to an apple and a lime, they're used in completely different things. They have completely different purposes. They were made completely differently, completely different characteristics, everything. And that's what it's like for you. So thinking, I don't measure up. Measure up to what? There's no line. There's no comparison. There is benefit of pushing yourself further. There is benefit of saying, you know what? I see other people accomplishing this. I want to push myself to accomplish that. But to think that you are not good enough to be able to do it, I'm like, if you're lacking, then work to not be lacking. Of course, put in the work. That's important. You want to have the skill. But to think that no one's going to pick you, no one's going to choose you, no one's going to subscribe to you, that is not the mindset that you should be having, because that is not how God made you to be. God wants you to feel confident. God wants you to feel like you can do things. God made us wonderful beings, and we have to act like it. We all live in the same world. We all live in the same universe. We can all go after these opportunities, but you have to do it, and you can't stop yourself. You can't stand in your own way because you're over here worried about if you're not going to be picked. Because the reality of it is, the person who has gotten picked for the roles, that has gotten the job, all that, if they never applied, they would have never been there. You really don't know. The negative mindset of not believing that it could be you, it stops you from trying in the first place. It really does self-sabotage you, truly, because it stops you from trying in the first place. If you do try, it stops you from working as hard as you can. And it stops you from having faith that your works will be fruitful. It stops you from having faith that things will work out in the end. You are creating a barrier for yourself. And it is not surprising, because this type of barrier is it's everywhere, truthfully. So please, when you're going through life, when you're going through your everyday life, be careful of the things that you're consuming. Be careful of the things that you're idolizing. Be careful of the things that you are looking up to, because they could be fueling this I can't do it mindset. It couldn't be me mindset. And that is not what I want for you. Please have peace in knowing that it could be you. Thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate it if you made it this far. More than what you know. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And as your internet bestie, please make sure to take care of yourself mentally, physically, and financially. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.